So maybe not necessarily the start you guys wanted, but definitely a solid finish to the first half. So how are you feeling going into the All-Star break?
I think we had a real strong weekend this weekend. Pick up both wins, and we're happy with that for sure. You got to take positive into the break here, and obviously we didn't like the start, but I think it showed a lot that how we battled back, and we never gave up, and I don't think that locker room will give up.
I know you're playing in the All-Star game, but is there a disappointment or kind of a relief, even with the run that you're on, that there is going to be a little bit of a break? Would you prefer to just keep right on going with the momentum, or doesn't it matter?
I don't think it matters, because for the whole month of January, we've only been playing weekend games, so really it's, obviously you take out practices now, but, we've just been playing on weekends, so, obviously, practice is important, and, we're schooled to be ready for every time we step on the ice, but this is a good break, so-called halfway through the year, and give guys time to get away from the game a bit, and recharge, and hopefully come back with a strong push to make the playoffs here.
If I'm not mistaken, I don't think you've ever had an All-Star break in your career. What does it mean to you to be going to another All-Star game, especially being that your injury this year?
Yeah, I haven't had many breaks, but obviously, I'm honored, and I enjoy going to these All-Star events, and I'm honored to represent, obviously this time the Binghamton Senators and the teams that I've represented in the past, and I was shocked, to be honest with you, with the selection. Just playing as few games as I did this year, and I didn't really think I would get selected, but obviously, it's a great honor, and I'm very proud of it, and I just want to represent the Binghamton Senators the best way possible.
Talk a little bit about tonight's game, to start out the way you guys did, going down again, and then to come back. That was one heck of an effort to get you guys back against this team, especially. That's two really good teams you beat this weekend.
Yeah, those are two good teams. Obviously they're ahead of us in the standings, and they play pretty solid 5-on-5 hockey. But I think our special teams this weekend really was on, and I think that's kind of one of kept us in games, and obviously won us hockey games this weekend. On both sides, on penalty killing, it was great, and chipping in on a few power plays, and even some shorthanded goals. So you got to like what you were doing on the special teams.
If you had to pick, what would you say is your favorite part of going to an All-Star game? Is it just being with the other guys? Is it the skills competition, the game itself?
It's just it's kind of just a fun time to just get away, and I don't know if I really have one thing that I really look forward to. It's just I think the AHL does a good job where they try to do it as quickly as possible to still give guys a few days off towards the end of the break, and it's just something that it's a quick couple days, but it's enjoyable.
It's very possible you're going to line up against a former teammate from last year's team in the All-Star game. Talk a little bit about what it's going to be like to see Kells again.
Yeah, no, it's great. I think it's a great honor for him. He's a great player, and obviously he did a lot for this organization, and especially in his playoff run last year. He scored some huge goals for us, and he was a great leader, and obviously he's got that team going well down in Oklahoma City. They're doing very well this year, and he's having a great year, so it'll be great to see him and catch up for sure.
Speaking of last year's team, you guys were in a very similar situation going into the All-Star break. I think you were a little bit ahead of where you are this year, but again, similar situation. So obviously, and I know you would say that it's not over till it's over. So that being said, and seeing what you guys did last year, I'm sure you feel that you're very much still in the playoff hunt.
Yeah, we had a goal to cut, since the Christmas break, and we've done a good job at kind of fighting our way back, and obviously we're trying to creep back to 500 and go from there, but obviously looking at the standings, we're not completely out of it, and we don't have too many points to give up, and we're going to have to win a lot of hockey games, but it isn't over, and look what happened last year, and funnier things have happened, I guess.
I think this team is coming together, health-wise, just at playing as a team-wise at the right time?
Yeah, it'll be great. I don't think we've played with, a full group yet this season. We've lost games, a lot of players and a lot of games due to injury, and, You know, once we have everyone back, hopefully it'll be great. But you know, you never know. The injuries happen in hockey. You know, where you know, affiliate team, the things could happen up in Ottawa like they did last year. Who knows? So it's just one of those things.
Now, when you guys took that lead, they came back to tie it, and then the officials gave penalty to shot to the wrong guy. What was going through your guys' minds?
Well, you know, Clink's been on a great tear since he's come here. Really produced offensively, but you know, maybe tonight it was for the best. You know, just did a great job tonight. You know, he had a great night offensively, and you know, even fighting and everything like that. So maybe it was you know, it was just good that he did take the shot and he buried, but you know, it was kind of weird. It was obviously it was blatant that it was Klink that should have been taking it, but you know, we scored, and I guess at the end of the day, that's all that really matters.
Some guys talk a lot about making your own luck with hard work. Do you feel like you're at a point where you guys are kind of getting breaks because you're working hard enough to deserve them?
Yeah, you know, we're trying. You know, it's you know, I think hard work is, you know, what we need. You know, I think, you know, I don't think we've ever not tried to work hard. You know, and you know, there's been games that we've lost and we've worked hard, and you know, I think we're getting bounces now because we are working hard. You know, maybe you know, we didn't have the greatest first period the last couple of games, and maybe we kind of did get outworked a little bit, but you know, we showed some fight in us to come back and battle, and once we started winning our battles and our one-on-one battles, you could see us take over the game. So I know hopefully we can start that right from the get-go in some of these games coming up.
Thanks, Corey.